vet did blood test, and the vet say, oh, there's nothing wrong. It's just that he's too fat. He cannot leak behind.
My name is Connie. I'm an independent rescuer and also a co-owner of this cat cafe called Pet Cat. So me and three of my friends and fellow rescuers decided to start this place to have this like a second home for our rescue cats to meet their potential adopters and bridge the adoption process. I hope that can find new homes sooner. We have been doing rescue for maybe 3 years plus, maybe coming to 4 years. And usually we have a lot of requests to take in abandoned cats or cats from industrial areas, and we provide a shelter for them. But over time, and we try to rehome as many as we can. But over time, you'll realize that actually the rate of taking in the cats is faster than the rate of adoption, because it's not easy to introduce the cats, and because we don't have a place to do it, usually we open our homes to potential adopters to come and meet the cats, which also then means that our privacy is not really secured. So we thought through what would be a better way to introduce the cats at their most comfortable area, and also make people like the cats that, because I think for us, we find it very easy to rehome kittens because everybody loves kittens. But for the older cats, 2 to 3 years or and above, people looking at a photo alone would not entice them to say, okay, I want to adopt this cat. But maybe meeting the cat in person and seeing how nice their personality would actually increase their chance. Delina is actually rescued from the Full Bus Depot, and she's a very pretty cat. So she's actually in the foster care of my fellow rescuer. Every time they have a potential adopter who wants to meet her, we bring her aside to show the potential adopter. She'll run away. So her chances of adoption always drops to 0. But when we brought her here, comparatively, she's very comfortable. She'll come up to you, sit with you, sit on your lap and everything. So far there are a few people who always mention her name, like, oh, who's this girl? I want to, So I think the environment actually makes a lot of difference. And also another thing we learned about from the community is we have heard a lot of success stories of community feeders community feeders who adopt the community cats because they bond with them. After feeding them for some time and knowing their personality, they really like the cat. So the period of bonding actually leads to the adoption. So we hope that with this cat cafe, people who comes here will bond with the cats, and then just disregard their looks, age and everything, but just decide to give them a home because of this bonding. After some time, a few of us, fellow rescuers and a doctor, we decide to come together and set up this place like a cafe style where the cats can be. The people who like cats can come meet them and play with them, bond with them, and maybe decide to give them a home from here. So this is how we decide to start this place. So hope we are doing this right, and more cats can get adopted, and more cats can be rescued and come in to this network of rehoming and meeting the new potential adopters.